Alright, what's going on everyone? We have new decks in the store. These are champion decks. They are built after the Pro Tour Aetherdrift top 8 decks. So these are all good decks. The question is it worth it? And in my opinion, not really. The amount of gems you pay, you might as well just buy packs and get wild cards and craft them yourself. I just don't think they give a big enough discount on these. But today, we're going to be playing this Golgari deck, which is very, very similar to a zero rare deck I posted in the past. Basically, the idea behind this is we have up the Beanstalk. It's a Beanstalk deck. When you cast a spell that costs 5 or greater, you draw a card. And the trick with this deck is we're playing stuff like this, which costs 8. So we'll draw a card, but it costs 1 less for each card you own in exile or for each creature card in exile or in your graveyard. So even if there are 7 and you pay 1 for this, it still will draw a card. It still counts as a mana value 5 or greater. So we have all of these. 6 mana has its cost reduced. 7 mana has its cost reduced. 8 mana has its cost reduced. So the idea is we want to be paying 1 or 2 mana for these with a Beanstalk in play and draw. We have ways to get stuff into the graveyard. There's some mills. This can discard from your hand to give something -2/-2. So it's a removal spell that puts a creature in your graveyard for these. And we have this that can discard extra creatures. This mills. This also gets stuff in the graveyard when it explores. This can mill 2. So it's mill, get stuff in your graveyard, and then cast these and draw. And this was like a budget meme deck. Like I said, I posted a zero rare. I didn't have any of these, right? This is mythic, this is rare. But Beanstalk's uncommon. These are all common, uncommon, and uncommon. So you can build a deck like this for very cheap, but someone took it to the Pro Tour and got in top 8 with it. So here it is. Not a meme deck anymore. It's pretty cool. So we're going to play some games with this today, see how it feels, and ranked. Okay, we got Beanstalk, which I think is just like an insta keep, right? Don't have to think too much about it. All right, blue, white. Could be anything. Could be domain. Ooh, is it? It's probably Molten to turn 1. I'm not sure what the sequencing here is, but this feels okay. But could be domain, could be, looks like Oculus. Could be some sort of tempo thing, but it's looking like Oculus to me. Could just be a blue-white control deck, I don't know. So probably just draw. Draw a card. Do I need to attack or do I mill? The answer is we mill. We don't attack. No attacks. Chart a course. Are you an Oculus deck? Will you discard it here? No, just a land. Alright, we will mill a card. Please don't be a land. Bummer, it's a tap land. Alright, well, struggling to find lands. Explore, please be a land. Dang. Guess we'll just play this mill. Mill 2. No land, so that's good. So 3, this costs 5. We have 3 mana next turn. If we draw a land, we can just cast this. Temporary lockdown. Bummer. Mill a card. Well, there goes my land that I need. Oh, that takes my Beanstalk too, doesn't it? Bummer. Well, let's play a 6/6. Haudijin. Sure. I am really struggling to find lands. I'm on 2 still. Oh, there went 1. Let's get... Can't cast anything. I guess it's just this. I can cast it for 2. Attack for 6. Down to 14. So I can play this. I can discard one of these big things that I can't cast. Probably this one. Haudijin. Okay. Take 2. Dude, why is this so hard? Let's attack for 6 first. See what happens. They just take 6. Okay, well, we'll play this. We'll discard. Discard this. It's a 9/10. Okay, well, that was a horrible, horrible game. Everything went wrong. Our deck didn't work at all, but won the game. 3 lands, got Beanstalk. Opponent might be roping. I cut my videos down, of course, but they are taking so long. I don't know why. There's so much time at the beginning of the game, man. You don't need that much time to mulligan. But the game gives you like 5. I guess... Ooh, now what? I guess it's nice that there's a bit of extra time. This is good because it draws with us. There's a bit of extra time to get back into the game if your game crashes, right? If you're loading into the game, please don't have a spell pierce. They don't. Nice. Okay, well, this, where is it? This draws when we do the impending thing. But yeah, if you crash, there's time. And that's nice, I guess. Also, why doesn't the client detect whether you're there or not? I guess I'll do this first main phase. Doesn't matter. I don't know, but I draw no matter what, even if they counter it. That's a land, so that's good. Mill here. Ooh, what do we take? That's the question. I guess I'll take this. Attack for 2. I didn't mention this in the deck tech. It's a removal spell. Costs 5. Has its cost reduced. So right now it costs 2, but it still draws with up to Beanstalk. You have lots of options here. Let's start by doing this. Explore. Land. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Well, let's just go to combat, see what happens here. Attack for 2. Nothing. I'm gonna try this. Discard. This. This is great against aggro. We discard it, give it -2/-2, give a creature a small aggro threat. But if the opponent's blue-white control, I mean, it just doesn't do anything. Sure. And that's 2 creatures in the graveyard. So now I can cast these. Alright, my turn. Okay. We'll start by casting this for 1. Draw a card. If they counter it, just makes all this stuff cheaper. 3 steps ahead. Fine. They're tapped out now, though. So, we will play this draw. And we will play this draw. And there is a likely a board wipe, so I don't think I want to play this right away. I'm going to play this, though. Auto pay. Land, okay. Attack for 3. Yeah, I'm expecting Sunfall. Temporary lockdown. That's actually worse. Actually, it's not worse. It doesn't get these things. So, if I'd played this, we'd have lethal. Okay, well. Okay, we wouldn't have had lethal. Sure. Attack for 4. So it's probably 5 for this. Mill. Sure would be nice to have some card draw, but I guess I'll take this. Do I play this? I think I'm gonna do this. Just trying to not go all in. That's great. Alright. So if they board wipe, this comes into play. Still expecting a Sunfall or whatever the 4 mana one is from Foundations. I always forget the name of it. Stock up. That's fine. That leaves them with 3 mana. So once again, you could have had lethal if I just committed. But against blue-white control, I just want to be more careful. 4 mana. Could have the 4 mana board wipe. Still. Sure. Can they lose life from this? I forget. No, I draw cards. Let's surveil. Don't want it. Alright, well. We'll start by attacking for 5. Do I have any way to make them lose life? The answer is no. Take another one of these, though. Okay, down to 2. Probably just play these 2 flyers. Let's see if they had a board wipe this entire time. Probably not, right? Because they didn't cast it. They cast their spell. They're not going to have a hand. Okay, well, do this one too. Discard. You discard. Okay, there we go. I slow played that, but it's blue-white control, man. I probably could have won that game a couple of turns earlier if I just committed, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We got the win regardless. These are cool. Can't play them early though. We got a surveil here. I guess it's fine. No beanstalk, but we can search for it, I guess. Ooh, now what? I keep drawing. I keep like committing to what I want to do and then drawing something else, but this is fine. Great. That's totally reasonable. Probably surveil, play this. Unless we draw beanstalk. Beanstalk might change my mind. That also is pretty good, but I think it's surveil first. Land, put it in the graveyard. Then explore. But that, ooh, that might be good in this matchup. Rabbits? I have one in hand. Oof. Yeah, I have one in hand. It's fine. It's fine. I will attack for 1. Happy to trade. Keep your board off the board. That doesn't make sense. Also, I don't know if this is rapids. It could be, like tokens or something. Looking like tokens. Okay. What do we do here? We have so many options. But generally, I mean, filling the graveyard is good. Do this. Get back. I think I like getting this back. Then playing this and milling 2 more. Dang. Totally missed creatures there. Unfortunate. Carrot cake. Alright. Yep. That's a 1/5. Okay, well I can cast that. Let's surveil first. Try to find Beanstalk. Guess we'll just get the flyer down. You can discard a card. Nice. Land. No attacks. Okay. Split up. Bummer. Kills their own creatures though. And all this stuff is super cheap now. So we'll make a 6/6 and we'll make a 5/4. And we'll play a tap land. Then I'll play this. I will sacrifice a land. Okay, well, do you have a board wipe and a token stack? The answer is maybe. They need the 4 mana board wipe right now. That's not it. So, about this damage here. I guess it's all going face. Okay, I'm gonna make some tokens. Sure. I could have given it -2/-2, but I think this is fine. Alright, let's surveil. Don't want that. Alright. We have this Overlord ticking down as well. Sunfall. Fine. It's a bummer. But we do have this coming down this turn. Yep, gain 1. That's a land. Will I just play this? I don't think so. Alright, 5/5. Please don't have a removal spell for it. That's not a removal spell for it. Yeah. Alright, my turn. We'll play a 6/6. Yep, gain 1. Can attack for 5 here. Mill cards. Get stuff back. Yep. This is fine. Sure. Yep. Yep. Mill cards. There's a Beanstalk. Can't get that back though. I think we go with the flyer. Yep. And then I'm thinking, if I play this, it just goes there. We just trade 1/1s. So I think I'm still doing this. You. Yep. Draw. Land. Because they're gonna try to put counters on something and then I can respond. They don't. They just make a 1/1. Okay. Sure. So now, in response, kill this. Sure. That's fine. Holy crap. Alright, we'll pay 5 for this. You can gain a life. I will get... Guess I'll get... I want the removal back, actually. I'll take this. Play the land. I will do this. I will attack all here, but not you. Mill. I will take this. What's the -6? Yeah, I don't care about that at all. Alright, we'll play this. Discard your card. It's another Elspeth. Oh, pain, pain. I can't believe it. They actually top decked it. That was off the top of the deck, guys. 3. Okay, opponent top decks better than I do. That's what we're seeing here. Yep. So opponent had no cards in hand, right? They top decked the Day of Judgment. And that was backbreaking. Yep. Just let me draw my land and then I'll quit. Come on. You know it's a land on top. It is not, and it draws a card. You discard your card. It's a land. 3, 6, 7, 8. Not necessarily dead, but I'm pretty dead here. Didn't draw Beanstalk. Drew through most of my deck though. I only got 14 cards. Yep. Down to 4. Whoa, that was a painful loss, man. Just a lucky top deck, that's all it was. How many Day of Judgments do you think that deck plays? I'll keep it. I will explore. No. Alright. Red. Burst Lightning. What are you doing, man? I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna mill. I'm gonna try to find stuff. Oh, that's some terrible stuff. I guess I'll take this. Sure, I will take 2. Yep. Okay, interesting. Let's play this. Explore. Don't want it. Too expensive right now. Play this. Discard this. Okay, now I can play this. It's a 2 mana 5/4. Oh, look, it's a roping red aggro player. Isn't that fun? Block. Actually, I'm gonna make sure this thing's dead for sure. Sure. It's a 6/7 now. Okay, still dead. Sure. All right, we will pay 1 for this, and I don't think I need to play this. I mean, I can, but I think I hold up removal. Hold this up. Sure. Okay. Let's kill this. Not a Beanstalk. At this point, I can sacrifice a land. I will sacrifice this one. And attack for 5. Alright, down to 15. Got this Overlord coming down soon as well. Nothing. Well, that's a 2 mana 6/6. Attack with these. I mean, they could have like a lightning strike. Kill my Gravestalker, I guess. By blocking. That's exactly what they're gonna do, but that's fine. It makes this cost 1. Oh, do you have 2 removal spells? Ah. I mean, okay. Still have 9. Down to 6. Here's a 1 mana 6/6. And a 5/5. Nice. Oh, right. Well, no Beanstalk, but that's okay. Alright, that is Golgari, Graveyard, Grave Beans, Beanstalk, whatever this deck is called. It's very cool. A good deck. Do you need to buy it in the store? Probably not, but it is a good deck. So, there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.